Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we were actually a little ahead of the point that we're at right now. It turns out that, not unbeknownst, but, well, yeah. I'd pretty much managed. There are 3 more scenes that we're gonna look at before we actually progress forward. And, first things first, these guys, Love Questers. I'm starting to feel like it's never going to get through to you no matter how many times I explain it. You know, now that I think of it, I think this is that purple-haired maid's hometown. I saw her walking into the Reinford building the other day, and she's just as dreamy as she ever was. Purple-haired maid, Sharon, sounds like. I thought Lila for a moment, but then I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. Oh? Is that your girlfriend or something? Of course not! I've never even held hands with her, or stared deeply into her eyes, or even asked her her name. So she's a total stranger, right? So he's become, like, Anton's become the Love Quester? But she served me some amazing food while wearing an apron back in Trista. And the way she smiled when she handed it to me, she's my goddess, I just know it! Wait, or they haven't. I don't know. I forget which one is which. One of these guys got messed up in the head and forgot about the love quest. Yeah, I think they switched. Huh. My head feels so weird all of a sudden. Now I'm depressing myself again. What do I do, Ricky? How am I supposed to contain all of this overflowing passion? Yeah, they switched or something, I think. Or did they? I don't think Ricky used to be this serious. I know. Maybe I'll rekindle my old dream of becoming a poet. Not only would it impress her, but she'd be my inspiration. Or Anton, he sounds like it was... I forget which was which, honestly. Winter's frost thaws and the sounds of paradise fill the air. Yeah, there we go. I'm a natural at this. This morning, Anton just blurted out that he wanted to become a street-performing poet, whatever that is. And there's another day of my life completely wasted. It's actually pretty funny seeing him go from being on top of the world to crushed under the weight of it. If you were a real friend, you'd be suffering together with me. I hope the two of you find happiness together. So did Ricky/Anton find somebody? I'll get going then. I'll see you at Heimdall's airport. Sorry, but I think that maid's two are fine to be affected by any poems that come from your head. Okay, so it was the serious one of the pair who lost their memories, but now he's gotten them back? So they didn't get switched up. I just couldn't for the life of me remember which one was the Love Quester and which one was the tag-along. But... Ricky? Did your memories come back? Hey, no hugging allowed! Ricky's finally back to his old self! After all this time, he's finally back! Cut that out. It's seriously embarrassing. Okay, well... my head still hurts, but I've got most of my memories back at least. I can hardly believe that Anton being an idiot was what brought them back. Well, whatever. I should probably be thanking him. It sounds like he's been really concerned about me this whole time. Okay. Well, the love quest continues then. And it didn't look like... If they were in Trista, yeah, they were probably talking about Sharon, but, yeah. The, wrap-up continues. So next things next, I believe we've got Gorelia Fortress to pay a visit to.
Where do you want to go?
Alright. So now we're in Corellia Proving Grounds, and I think it was the bunks we were supposed to hit up here. Rest area, shop. Okay, so this is the rest area. What are they doing? I never thought I'd see the day. Not in my wildest, happiest dreams. Wait, this isn't a dream, is it? Please don't let it be a dream. Okay. So, not sure what's so great. Who is that? I'm not sure who I'm looking at. Lieutenant General Walter. Who is that? Where am I? He's awake! Thank Adios, you're alright, sir! All of the 5th Armored Division has been hoping for this since the day we thought you left us! I can't believe you're actually back! Who is that? Do I need to get my eyes checked? Wasn't he supposed to have disappeared when Corellia Fortress got annihilated? How is he still alive? He might be Azure Treed up or something if that's the case. We don't have much of a choice but to accept the reality of what we see here. So, they probably mentioned this Walter guy once 40 hours ago and I'm just not remembering, but why would he appear now, though? It's been 2 months since the assault that destroyed the fortress. He doesn't really seem to be injured either, in spite of everything he must have gone through. He does look kind of out of it, though, and I doubt he'll be going back to work anytime soon. Maybe this has something to do with the Azure Tree vanishing? I can't be sure, but that's the best I can think of. If the power that made whole chunks of the fortress and those inside vanished has been lost, then... well, at least it moves it out of the realm of complete impossibility. We've got no way at present to find out if that's the case for sure. Well, whatever happened, there's not much we can do for him or anyone else by standing around here. We'll just get in the way. For now, let's leave things to the soldiers. I'm glad one more person is safe, but the only way we can save everyone is to secure a lasting peace. Indeed. Okay. So, he is some guy that we've never seen before. I'm glad it's not just me. Oh, it's you, Arbecker. What's wrong with you? Why are you crying? No reason, sir. None at all. I can't believe my eyes. He's alive. He's really alive. Oh, Adios, thank you so much. All right. So, this Lieutenant General Walter guy is back on his back. He can't stand up, looks like, but okay. Well, I guess we'll head to the next place next.
Where do you want to go? Full speed ahead!
Alright, so now we're at the Albarea family mansion. Previously, when we were here, we did speak to Scarlet, but I didn't even attempt to talk to Eustace's dad. What's that friggin' guy's name? Duke Albarea. He's got some sort of really fancied up German-sounding name. What the heck was it? But I didn't even attempt to talk with him because we weren't able to the last time we were here, and I figured it might be the exact same situation, but apparently it's not. This is the way to Father's private room. Would any of you mind if I paid a visit to him somewhere? Or paid a visit to somewhere? Not at all. Assuming you mean where I think you do, we're all as curious as you are. Helmut! His name is Helmut, yeah. Yeah, let's go to Duke Albaraya's room. Or Helmut. However you say it. Something super German.
Your Grace, I think you should refrain from...
Okay, so this. Wow.
Silence! Just you watch. I will return to glory, no matter what it takes.
Dude is still glory hounding? Come on.
I know. Were I to capture His Majesty, I would have countless options on how to stage my triumphant return.
Some people seriously don't know when to give up.
Right? This dude is still talking like he's got a horse in this race, dude. Come on. Put him in his place.
Father, I beg you to stop this madness.
You tell him, Eustace, all nice like you usually do.
Why can you not understand that all you are doing is soiling the good name of Albarea?
You dare to speak to me in such a manner? Whose fault do you think it is that I'm in this situation to begin with?
His own? What? What kind of question is that?
Your own, Father.
Right? This dude needs to graduate from middle school. Come on.
We nobles stand above the common people, but that is all the more reason we should conduct ourselves with pride.
Erebonia and their commoner thing again. I don't know. But Eustace is on our side, so it's all good for right now.
You've become obsessed with the power you have at your disposal, and yet you disregard the responsibilities that come with it. What this family needs now is to regain the trust and dignity that will allow it to stand atop the nobility once more. To be recognized once more as worthy of being loyal subjects of His Majesty. Why can't you understand that, Father?
Eustace.
Lord Eustace.
And who do you think you are lecturing?
You what?
I don't need you to tell me what I must take back. I will take back all that I've lost regardless.
That still sounds like he's plotting.
I apologize for speaking out of turn. I shall serve as your acting representative to the best of my abilities until you are fit to return. I pray that is soon.
That will do for now. You reminded me of your mother for a moment. She was always a reserved woman, but with a strong sense of integrity and a great inner strength.
Pardon, Father?
I will leave the running of the province to you for the time being, Eustace. Keep things as they are until I can return.
Jeez, dude. Eustace became really important all of a sudden.
And be wary of Duke Cayenne. That man is not to be trusted.
After 3 sentences, that guy makes it clear he's not to be trusted. So yeah, we're way ahead of you there.
He uses the Alliance's power for his own benefit and takes control of everything important himself. He has something planned. I know it. Why else should he have involved all those suspicious collaborators in all of this? I'm certain that it was his fault that Rufus betrayed me as well.
Something to do with that Testarossa.
Regardless, if you manage to oust him from his position, I want to know about it.
Hopefully he can be trusted to not immediately try to act on that information or anything like that.
I belong at the top of the Alliance, not him.
And that is exactly why I just said what I said.
Well, if you will excuse me, I ought to take my leave. Take good care of yourself, Father.
Please excuse us.
Old Helmut can't take the hint. Oh well.
I'm sorry that you had to see me like that.
No, dude, that was ultra cool.
He hasn't changed. Although, I don't know. I got the impression what you said had some effect on him.
As did I. In my 8 years as part of this family, that is the first time he has shown any interest in me.
Oh, right. He's like a half-blooded Albarea or whatever.
Perhaps it means he finally sees at least a little potential within me as his son. I can now leave here with no regrets. Now I can face my brother as a proud member of the Albarea family.
I'm glad to hear it, Eustace.
You were so brave facing up to your scary old man, Eustace. Still, I didn't know you'd been so lonely all this time. Come here and let me give you a big ol' hug.
That would be the last thing I need, fool.
All right, let's get going. Not just to face Crow, but to meet Rufus again, too.
Right.
Alright, so bringing Millium did turn out to be completely worth it. That was cool. But also, Eustace, because I'd completely forgotten that his mother was not part of the family. But, okay. I guess so originally when he was complimenting her, that kind of went over my head, but I guess he was recognizing that not all commoners or whatever, because I think his mom was a commoner, are like beneath him or whatever, and by extension, Eustace is commoner blood or whatever. I don't know how it works. I'm still not a huge fan of it, but I'm not supposed to be a huge fan of it because there's got to be things in Erebonia that we don't all like, but it's all good. Next up,
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me.
Alright, we're in Ymir. We've got to go ahead and hit up the, the Schwarzer estate. See what these guys are doing. Not talk to the dog. The dog's gonna be fine. His name was Roz or Boz or something like that. No, I think I'm way off. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I'm way off. There they are. What's up, guys?
Reen, we were just told what's about to happen.
Okay, so I was gonna be a little miffed if if Reen's parents didn't get voiced lines, but Eustace's dad did.
You're to take part in the liberation of the capital, yes?
You know it. You've got child soldiers aplenty.
I'm sure you're aware of how dangerous this will be. More so than anything else you've done to date.
I am. But this is our chance to bring the Civil War to an end for good. I know how you guys worry about me. But as a student of Thor's, I want to fight to protect my country. And as Elisa's brother, I want to fight to take her back. I'm sorry, but my mind's made up. I have to go.
We knew you'd say something like that.
Actually, they're not child soldiers. Once you're 17, your parents can sign off or you can join the military. At least in America. I don't know how it works around the world. Well, around the world, you guys know what I mean. So yeah. The child soldier thing, actually, Millium's been a child soldier for longer than these guys have, so now I guess we're all just full-fledged soldiers now.
That we did. You're not a child anymore. You've grown into a fine young man. And I have no intentions of stopping you. Do what you feel needs to be done. Bring Elise home and rescue His Majesty, Reen.
I won't let you down.
It's hard to believe just how much you've grown in these past 2 months.
Right?
I think it may finally be time. You deserve to know the truth, Reen.
The truth? Ooh.
Dad?
There's something that I've been keeping from you all this time.
The identity of Reen's real parents.
I've wondered when this day would come, and now I believe you're old enough and mature enough to handle it. And so, once all of this is over,
God dang it.
I will tell you all that I know about your birth.
There we go.
Darling, are you sure?
I am. I'm sorry for not running this past you first, Lucia. But wouldn't you agree he has the right to know? And I'm sorry to you as well, son. I didn't intend to bring this up so suddenly.
Now we've got even more to fight and not died for.
It's all right, Dad. I wasn't expecting you to bring up the issue now. But somewhere in the back of my mind, I'd always suspected there was something you weren't telling me.
I see.
You did?
It's not like I had proof or anything. and I was found abandoned in a blizzard. Under those circumstances, a kid my age would freeze to death in a matter of hours. And yet Dad just happened to find me in the nick of time. I couldn't help but wonder if maybe there was more to it. I kept turning it over and over in my head, trying to figure out if there was something I was missing all this time.
I see. I'm so sorry. We didn't realize you were suffering so much over it.
I don't think it's something you should have to apologize for. I know why you wouldn't tell me.
I am not certain why they wouldn't just tell him.
And besides, I feel like I've grown a lot in this last year too, personally. Thanks to Elise and everyone I've met at Thor's, I can finally feel proud of who I am. And that's why, no matter what happens now, no matter what you have to tell me, I'll always be your son. It's never going to change.
You say that now, but then he'll be like, I kidnapped you from your real parents because I didn't trust them to raise you or something wild like that.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't looking forward to finding out, but it's not the big deal it once was anymore.
Thank you, son.
Aw.
I was going to do that.
He beat her to the punch.
I should be the one thanking the two of you.
Right.
I'm truly happy for you, Reem.
Well, guess it's time to go.
Take care, Reem. I know you can do it.
Come back safely, all of you. We'll be right here to welcome you back.
Right!
So, that was interesting.
Yes, you're right. I'm sure he'll be able to handle it.
Indeed. All we can do is believe in him and pray that Adios watches over him from above.
Pretty cool. Finding out about Reem.
Still, who'da thunk your mom and dad knew about your real family?
That is such a weird sentence.
From the sound of things, however, they don't know much more than that. You wouldn't happen to remember anything regarding your childhood before being taken in by House Schwarzer, would you?
Unfortunately not. My earliest memory is waking up in this house.
That's both interesting and highly suspect.
I was in bed, and Elise was by my side.
Huh. I think we... That's definitely a song we've heard before.
Wait, no, that's not my earliest memory. There was something before that.
Oh, Adios. If you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child...
Reem, are you all right?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I think we've stayed here long enough. We should probably get moving. Huh? I feel a strange chill coming from somewhere.
What?
Is it coming from the valley? Might be good to look into it if we have the time.
A strange chill coming from the valley? The path to Glacier's shrine is now open. All right. The entrance to it is accessible from partway along Ymir Valley 1. Well, okay. So maybe if we go to this one... Oh, that's random. But if we go to this one, we're probably going to be able to find out more about that. Nah, she's good. There it is, Glacia Shrine. A 5th spirit shrine. Of ice, even. I'm kind of tempted to switch Millium out, but we should probably be good to go. Ooh. Alright, we'll see. Jeez. So I missed quite a bit Hopefully whatever's in here. Ooh. And now it's Reen's turn to say, I've never seen something like this before. Or I've never seen this particular area of the valley before. Glacia Shrine. I can already tell the inside of this one is going to be my favorite. Look at that! Huh, that looks kind of familiar. A spirit shrine? So it appears. Perhaps it may contain some kind of trial for us to overcome? Well, we're here. We might as well investigate. I think so too. But there's no telling what we'll find inside, so it might be a good idea to go back to town and stock up first. Oh, right? We're pretty much good to go. Okay, so 5th Spirit Shrine out of nowhere. I'm hyped to see what's at the end of this. But we are actually going to call it apart and explore it next time. So definitely join me then for more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Bye for now, guys.